see if I could set this camera up right. Hold on a sec. This may not work. All right, we might have to do it this way. Oh well, the camera's gonna be sideways. All right, but just listen to the message. That's what's important. All right, that's what's most important. So we're doing Pluto in retrograde. Pluto goes into retrograde on what, the 30th, right? So this is going to be quick for y'all because, to be brutally honest, Pluto was in retrograde in Capricorn last year, and I did a breakdown for every sign. If you look in the collective, like in the playlist, the collective reads for 2021, and you'll see that I did a Pluto retrograde for all of the signs. I did it all in one video. I might put it in the community tab after this. I didn't think about that till just now. Like, wait a minute, I did this already. But we're gonna just do something quick as a result of this. Me already doing this last year. And again, Capricorn is in, Pluto's in retrograde in Capricorn again, from now until October. Okay, just like last year. The planets go in cycles, you guys. So once you get an understanding of that, you'll pretty much be able to get a better handle on things. And you can look back at where Capricorn is in your house. So for you, Taurus, this is for Taurus, right? Capricorn's in your 9th house. The 9th house is the house of your higher mind. It's the house of your logic. Well, not logic per se, but it's like the house of your spiritual or religious beliefs. It's also the house of if you're not spiritual or religious, maybe you're atheist, right? So it's the house of your philosophical beliefs. Just the things that you've come to understand and know, because it's about wisdom as well, based on the things you've experienced in life, right? Also about foreign travel. We know that, the stereotypical stuff, foreign travel, good luck, good fortune with Jupiter, specifically. But the 9th house is the energy of the higher self, a form of the higher self, after you've experienced some things and gone through some things. So let me pull out some cards for you. And we're going to this is just going to be a quick reading to see what's going on, because, Pluto is all about power. It's all about control. It's all about the intensity. So wherever Pluto is in your chart, that's where you're going to see intensity. That's where you're going to have power struggles. So for you, Taurus, your power struggles lie in the area of you learning from experience and shifting and changing based on those experiences, right? It could be internal battles within yourself, or it could be external battles with people outside of you. All right, so you guys are dealing with a little bit of both, because you're going through transformation, because you got Uranus in your 1st house, as well as the North Node there. So you got a lot going on. All right, so a lot of you you're either ascending or you're descending. Okay, that's what most people are doing anyway, either ascending or descending, especially with this Pluto energy. All right, so I'm gonna do the videos right now for Pluto, and then I'll do the videos for the North Node, I guess, in a day or two. All right, and then 2 weeks from now I'll do the South Node, because the full moon is gonna be in the South Node in 2 weeks. So I'll do that for you too. All right, let's get one more card. All right, so overall energy for the spread here, what you might have in your closet, what you might need to clean out of your closet, because Pluto comes back around to tell you what power struggles you've not overcome, or to remind you of what you've overcome, so that, in the event it's represented to you, you don't make the same mistake twice. So the overall energy here is the Chariot. All right, let me turn it this way. Is it this way I should turn it? Let me see. I'm looking at the screen here. Okay, but this is the Chariot energy for the overall energy. So the Chariot energy is an energy of, it has to deal with emotion. It has to deal with getting your emotions in check, right? The positive aspect, the light and the dark. So you see on the card here, you have the light aspect here, which is your higher self, and then you have your physical self, right? And so getting those aligned, right, intuitively and emotionally, so that you're able to propel and move forward. Okay, so battles. That's what Pluto's all about. So we got is this Pluto? The 10, 15, 15. Oh, this is the devil energy. Ooh, the devil energy. I got a new deck. And then we got the Four Wands. And then we got the King of Wands. Then we got the Knight of Cups that came out in reverse. Okay. And then we got the Eight of Wands. So what are you looking at here, Taurus, in reference to what you may have to power struggles with? And you may have to clean out your closet, because what you struggled with and didn't deal with also may come up now, between now and October, okay? And you'll know what it is because it'll come to mind. You'll constantly be thinking about it. You'll be introduced to situations where that energy will be very direct and in front of your face. That's how Pluto is. Pluto's not, hello, are you there? Can I come in? Pluto is boom, the SWAT team kicking in the door. So it's going to be presented right to you what you need to work on. So you're going to know. So with this devil energy here, this is some type of toxic energy that you're going to need to work on in your ninth house. This is Capricorn energy. Makes sense here with the card here. So definitely looking at your beliefs. So when we look at your beliefs and what you've learned based on wisdom, you had to have some life experiences. So to me, the opposite polarity is what you want to look at, because that would have been what was your challenge. So your opposite polarity of Capricorn is Cancer. And isn't that the overall theme? Okay, so it makes sense. So the challenge is you being happy with peace of mind, because that's what the Four of Wands represents. Being happy, having peace of mind, and there's some toxic energies here that are at the forefront stopping you from this happiness, okay? Stopping you from this happiness. Now, what your guides want you to keep in mind is that you have the power to take action with this King of Wands energy. You definitely have the power to take action. It's just all about you being bold in doing it, because, you know, the Leo energy is all about tapping into your ego, yourself. Leo energy is all about having heart, having courage, to stand your ground, right? Capricorn and Leo sort of kind of rule the backbone. Well, Capricorn rules bones, but Leo rules your backbone. Leo rules your, your ego, your pride, to stand your ground and fight for what it is that you want. And so with this King energy, that's what you're going to have to do. You're going to have to take action. What you would want to focus on moving forward is to not be caught up in manipulative energy with the Knight of Cup energy in reverse, right? And I feel like you need to move away from it with the Eight of Wands, or you're going to get some messages in reference to somebody coming towards you, okay, in reference to the energy. Let's get some clarity. All right, let's just pull. I didn't want to make this too long, but let's get a little bit more specifics. So what could the toxic energy be? Just your views on things, how you look at things based on the experiences you've been through, right? Did you learn from your experiences, right? And what has those experiences taught you? There have been some experiences that if it reveals itself to you, you'll know that you didn't learn from, because the energy will repeat itself. It'll reappear back up in your life, all right? Now, if you don't have any, see, there's something here that you're going to be sad about this. This is how you'll know what this is. It'll bring sorrow. Whether it's something that you've already accomplished or got away from and you're reminiscing about it, because this energy is also going to put you in a position to reminisce, especially if you've accomplished those goals that you're supposed to accomplish. You'll be reminiscing about it. It may make you sad. So it could be energy of you having to leave something or someone behind. We do have the Four of Wands, we have the Eight of Wands, and the King of Wands here. So that's 13 wands. So the number 13 major arcana is death. So some type of transformation. Hence, we're dealing with Pluto energy. So it may cause sorrow. You may have to leave your home. You may have to relocate. You may have to move. You may be considering relocating or moving. Okay? It may be something that's out of your control, because Pluto is an energy that takes things out of your control. You cannot control it. These are things that are going to happen in this area of your life, wherever Pluto is. It's going to happen, and you're going to have to learn how to adjust, because you can't control it. So for some of you, it could be having to move, okay, for whatever reason. because of some toxic relationship or some toxic connections. Some of you may be interested in leaving your hometown or leaving where you currently live or leaving a job. It could be a job, it could be a relationship with the love energy here in the Four of Wands. For many of you, it's a relationship, okay? You hear the siren going off? So yeah, for some of you, it's an actual relationship. It could be a family dynamic too. It could be like, leaving a toxic relationship with your mother or a family member or a sibling, but it could also be a romantic relationship. It could be, maybe you have a toxic relationship with one of your adult children. It could be that, but you'll know what this is. Now, taking action, the King of Wand energy here is for you to take action, yeah, and bring into it with the death energy. Exactly. So you're supposed to take action to bring something to a close. All right, specifically. There's something that needs to end. Some type of toxic behavior that makes you sad, that makes you sorry. Sometimes when I look at the devil energy, I look at the seven deadly sins. Is it lust, greed, envy, sloth? Um, I forget the other ones, but you know what I'm saying. So it's one of those, and you will know what you'll have to deal with. You know, right? Especially if you're spiritually evolving. This Knight of Cup energy in reverse here. This could be an energy of a love situation where someone's manipulating you emotionally, or the smoke screen has disappeared with the Knight of Cup energy in reverse. So the universe wants you to see that. All right. This it's not. Yeah. See, here's the ego energy in reverse. See, you're not standing your ground. You're letting someone walk over you, emotionally manipulate you. Okay. Or it could be because you're physically attracted to this person. The sex could be banging. Okay, because you're Taurus and we're dealing with Earth energy with Capricorn, it could be it's something very physical in 3D. So I'm talking about sex, I'm talking about money, I'm talking about actual addictions, physical addictions. All right, things that may look good, like being in a relationship with somebody where, okay, everything looks good, we got a nice house, we got a nice car, we got nice money. But if you look at the psychological aspect of it, which is the Scorpio energy, the opposite polarity of Taurus, that's the psychological reasoning behind why this is what you look at as nice. This is what you look at as dope. This is what you look at as a positive relationship or what have you. You have to look at the psychology of that. And when Pluto's in retrograde, which rules Scorpio, Pluto is telling you, okay, are you really looking at this from the perspective that you should? Is this something that has a hold of you, or do you have a hold of it? Right? Because this is what Pluto is basically going to show you in retrograde. I have a hold of you, or you have a hold of it. One or the other. So this has a hold of you for some of you. For others of you, like I said, you got out of this situation and you're looking back at, damn, that shit had a hold of me, but I got away from it. I was able to, move on. It was hard to do because with the chariot energy, it's difficult to move on. It's not something easy, right? You're aligning your higher self with your lower self, right? And the lion, that's the darker one, that's your physical being, your physical desires. You here on a 3D round. The white lion represents your higher self. So getting those two balanced and aligned so that you can move forward. If these two lions, if one is going one way and one is going the other, this guy ain't got them in line, this woman ain't got them in line, so you can't move forward, right? So this is what it is, as far as what you're dealing with. And I feel like with this Eight of Wands, you would need to do so quickly. Okay, you don't have a whole lot of time, is what I'm getting here. Or you may be presented with this situation again in about 8 weeks, 8 days, from the time you check out this reading. What's this Eight of Wands? Eight of Wands energy, please. All right, so we have, okay, that's too many. Just one. Okay, so we have four. Yeah, so once you move away from it with the Eight of Wands energy, you're going to be very fortunate. Also, what's going to happen is you may be tempted. Okay, you might be tempted with somebody coming towards you with monetary goods, things that look good. Again, we're dealing with earth energy. So, we're dealing with Taurus and Capricorn, so we're dealing with money. All right, so you could have somebody who, physically they look good. Like the devil's going to come to you. The devil's not going to come to you looking like this. I say this to you guys a lot. If you check out the channel, the devil's not going to come to you with the horns and the pitchfork walking down the street. Nah, she going to come to you in that fly ass dress, them heels. You know what I'm saying? The hair looking right, the curves off the chain, okay? Lips, the way she smell, the way she move, crazy. Same thing for the ladies or those of you who are attracted to men. He gonna be built. He's gonna have the wand of God, okay, and be able to work it and look good in everything he said and do. He got the money, the card, it's gonna be beautiful. A lot of times the devil comes in a beautiful package, most times, especially for earth energy. All right, we have to be careful of that in the physical form or in the form of money. Okay, you may run into somebody who got a lot of money, they look good, or you may be stuck in a relationship because the sex is banging, or because this person got money, they look good, it's a good look. But the behind closed doors with the four wands, behind the closed doors, because this is the challenge here, is hell. It's hell. It's death. It's killing you. It's killing your spirit. You're not able to grow. It's putting you in a position where you don't have self-esteem, self-respect. You letting them run over you. You know what I'm saying? So you're gonna have to with this Eight of Wand energy, and like I said, with the Fortune energy, some of you it could be moving out of a situation where you're financially stable and having to build that for yourself, or having to leave that behind. It was good, but everything that looked good ain't really good. And you're going to have to learn this from experience. That's why the Capricorn energy, the Pluto retrograde, is in your ninth house. Learning from experience and changing your mindset based on your experiences, and knowing, okay, yeah, I lived that lifestyle. I did. I had to find women. I had to find men. They had the nice house, the nice car. We had that. I've done that, but I've also learned from this situation that that could be the most the hellish test that's put in front of you as an earth sign. Because again, the Taurus South North Node is about moving towards things that are comforting, right? But the opposite polarity of it is that Scorpio energy could be very toxic. So it's for you to find out what's toxic, move away from it, despite what it looks like, despite how yummy it looks, you know, despite how rich it looks, the indulgences in life. Despite that, what's behind that is what you're looking at, all right? So that's what I got for you, Taurus, for your Pluto and retrograde energy. So what's in your closet is just making sure that you don't, succumb to these energies. And if you have, reflect back on them. You'll have all summer to do so, because Pluto's going to be in retrograde in your ninth house all throughout the summer up until October. All right. I thank you guys for checking out the reading. I'm gonna do who's after Taurus? Jimmy. I'm gonna do Gemini next, so give me about 5 minutes if you want to come through and check out Gemini. Everybody should be coming through to check out Gemini, because you got Gemini in your chart. So, whatever area you got Gemini in, we're gonna be talking about the closets, the skeletons in the closet there that you might need to clean out. All right. So I'll see you in the next reading, you guys. Take care of yourselves.